Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Max, and I'm talking general games, and we're chatting wargaming. Today, we're checking out Star Wars Legion. If you haven't already checked out our video from back in the day, and you're not sure what Legion's all about, we actually got to do one of the first unveiling of Star Wars Legion back at Gen Con quite a number of years ago. So I highly recommend checking out that and seeing what Legion was once upon a time, because boy, howdy, has it changed. And today, I'm going to quickly go through one of the best releases that we could possibly see. It's actually Padme, which is brilliant. Padme, obviously a very famous character within the Star Wars universe, took the heart of our sweet Anakin once upon a time, and today she is ready to order her troops across the battlefield. So already, her abilities are all about ordering units. You get an extra kind of order token when you choose her, because she can actually issue her orders to other friendly units in 1 and 2. So you have a lot of diversity and ability to kind of control your troops in that battlefield, which is very powerful with the clones. Because obviously they get to kind of shoot all at once, they get to do group tactics and things like that, which is going to be crazy. She also gains a name token, a dodge token with quick thinking. Again, very, very powerful. Having green tokens with surge as well just means so much of her abilities are going to hit. She is not something that's going to be seeing a lot of misses. You're going to see a lot of paint on her dice. I know it's a white dice, but with that surge to defense turns it into a 1 in 3. It's going to happen more often than not with quite a decent health pool as well. But the other reason why these green tokens are so important is because of Exemplar. She actually can spend green tokens on other units, which is very, very powerful, considering that she's 90 points. You can't quite see it on the corner cutoff, but she's 90 points for a commander that can just hand out green tokens willy-nilly. That's on par with Veers for the Imperials, so very, very powerful. Nimble and sharpshooter as well. Not going to get taken off easy, and definitely going to get some shots through when she gets the abilities to. So really, really impressed by what this character is going to be able to do, and I think that people definitely need to be aware of her. She also comes with these awesome cards here. Very, very powerful. Again, having Divulge, been able to deploy and infiltrate units, ludicrously powerful. You can give aim or dodge tokens to other people within the order pool as well. So she's all about handing out green tokens. Again, really, really powerful. The self-suppression tokens is interesting. I think it has a very high skill ceiling and a very high skill floor, which is to say that if used poorly, this can lose games. But if done correctly, can definitely win games. I think we're going to be kind of shown the skill with that card, and when you pull that card out, is going to be crazy. It's not like, an Emperor, just, my will be done, I'm just going to kill you all, it's going to be lightning. No. This I think is going to be very, very important in the strategies. But moving on, we've got some really, really cool models coming up. We've actually got the Inferno Squad, comes with 7 Imperial Special Force miniatures, which is actually enough for 2 models here, or 2 units, I should say, which is really exciting. This is one of the models. They're coming out with obviously 7, but I'm going to showcase one of these, which is just brilliant. So in the Inferno models, you're expecting some flamethrowers, obviously. You got some sniper rifles in there as well. You can detach them into 2 separate units. So the box are actually a really good value as well, which is really, really cool. We've also got the Republic AT-RT. Look, it looks very, very similar to what we saw from the Rebels. Obviously, it's very similar kind of machines, just different generations. But you still take the rotary blaster, laser cannon, flamethrower. So very standard kind of model. Obviously, the unit's a bit different, but they're modeled on the Republics. The Rebels are modeled on the Republics anyway. So it's captured technology. Now we have the Starp Riders. Again, without deviating too far from kind of the old school models here, these are very much the bikes. I'm going to see a lot of similarities with the Imperial speeder bikes. I'm going to probably see the extra movements that they can do. They come in squads of 2, which is really cool as well. Probably similar firepower, maybe not as good as the Imperial speeder bikes. Maybe some more black dice instead of red dice. But I'm expecting the compulsory move. And so on and so forth. Very high speed moving. So similar to the Republic's AT-RTs, these will be very similar to the speeder bikes. I'm definitely calling it now. Now these models I'm probably the most excited about. I'm definitely trying to get into CIS. The painting backlog is a bit large at the moment, but these are definitely some models I'm going to jump on as soon as I can. They're absolutely gorgeous models. Come with a whole different assortment of weapons that you can choose, including your standard blasters, but they've got vibro swords, Dioxis charges, as well as the vibro shields, or the deflector shields. which is very, very good. I think these are such a diverse unit. You can use them for whatever you want, from kind of pushing up ground and sitting on objectives to get into the thick with melee and really just kind of hacking some people up, which I think is very, very cool. They also come with 8 upgrade cards and can be turned into a 2-man strike team as well. So similar to kind of the old specialists, this is the specialist for the CIS, where we can actually, rather than having the 5 or 6 man unit, you can just send them as 2. Nice and cheap. And just maybe a Vibro Sword coming through as a 2-man shield with a deflector shield, and just kind of trying to get onto these priority targets, which is really, really cool. Next up, we've got CAD Bane. Now, CAD Bane, obviously a very famous character. We're talking straight away about buying 42 CAD Banes just for his hat. So if anyone can get a set of sprues of just his hat, I'm talking to you, FFG, literally send out a box that's just 20 CAD Bane hats. Trust me, you'll have a lot of buyers. But putting those hats on all of your models, I think, would just be absolutely hilarious. Having a cowboy kind of fight team. But CAD Bane himself, very, very powerful. Bounty hunter, going to be looking at priority targets. I assume he's going to be very similar to Boba Fett or Bosk, where he points at a target and says, "You're actually the one that I'm hunting. I'm here for the victory point." Now, what I'd like to do is actually take the hat off CAD Bane and put the hat on the model that he's targeting. So even though there's a full war going on, you've got the CIS versus the Imperial or the Republic, whatever it may be, but CAD Bane just showed up because someone stole his hat, and he wants the hat back. Simple as that. I'm going to take a victory point when I do it too. So really, really excited about that. This is something that I know a lot of people are excited about. The ARC troops are absolutely brilliant here. So many different options that we've got, from the DC-17 blasters to the sniper rifles as well. These models are absolutely gorgeous. You've also got choices of helmeted commanders or actually using the famous characters themselves, which is really, really exciting. These, similar to the previous BX series droids, can be taken in a 2-man squad as well. So you can just focus on your sniper rifle strike squad or really get into the middle of it. They've got their jump packs as well, so very mobile around the battlefield. Really, really cool. Finally, we've got Clan Ren. Now, again, another one with the Mandalorians that people are really, really excited about. Obviously, the TV series, The Mandalorian, has come out, and people have really learnt the in-depth nature of these Mandalorians and are absolutely in love with them. These models in particular, I know, actually come with a couple unique models as well that you can get with the infamous helmets and unique looks towards them. They've also got jump packs as well, very similar to ARC troops. I imagine they actually will take a lot of statistics similar to ARC troops. I expect them both to have red defense dice, a lot of blacks and reds on their guns as well. Really good strike teams. So this is some really, really cool models from FFG that are coming out, which is absolutely brilliant. A lot of really, really cool, exciting stuff soon. I know Clan Ren's actually on the horizon. Padme's also very close, and the ARC troops should all be very, very soon. The bad news is that FFG have announced they're about 6 weeks behind in production. So I know that's probably a pretty good rate for FFG if they stick to it, for what it's worth. But everything is delayed that little bit. Obviously, the world as it is. No choices about that. But really, really excited about these models. Cannot believe they're finally coming out. We're going to have so much diversity in the game, which is going to be absolutely brilliant. If you're not aware, you can actually order these online as well at www.generalgames.com.au. We've got all of these anywhere from 20% below RRP plus. So if you're in love with these models, jump online, pre-order it. We do Australia-wide as well. Give us a like on Facebook too, would be very appreciative. Instagram, if you follow us on Instagram as well. And then we've got the YouTube channel too, which you'll be watching this on. So my name is Max. That's the quick rundown of what we're expecting in the next coming months from Star Wars Legion from Final Fantasy Flight Games. You have yourself a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.